Hi everyone, and welcome to my live on YouTube, on Facebook, and we're going live on Instagram. How's everyone feeling? Thank you for joining in. Hi everyone on Instagram and on Facebook and also on YouTube. I haven't been going live for like at least 6 months, so I am so out of touch with technology. So I'm a bit late. I'm like 5 minutes-ish late because I'm not that technologically savvy. But welcome to my Christmas special, and nice to see you all again. Today is a very special session, and stay on because we're gonna do like a 2021 forecast for everyone according to your zodiac sign. So your zodiac sign is your sun sign or your astrological, like Western astrological sign, not the Chinese one, the Western one. So stay on. Once I'm done with talking about the themes of what happened in 2020 and what will happen in 2021, I'll go into the 2021 prediction according to your zodiac sign. So what the hell happened in 2020? So I know it has been a very, very, hi Johnny, seeing you is the happiest thing happened to me this year. Oh, so sweet. So it has been a effing crazy year. It's a crazy, 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 crazy year for not just like Malaysians, but all around the world. I read internationally, and to be honest, I will not sugarcoat things. 90% of my clients, 90% of my followers all around the world have been affected by this whole pandemic. But from a positive, life is all about perspective. So I guess from a positive standpoint, I believe that this year also gave us a lot of opportunities. For example, I have a lot of clients who were pilots and were cabin crews. But right now, because they were forced out of their comfort zone and they didn't have any other choice, right now they are all business owners and they have reached like a few certain like benchmarks in their life. And also, I think this year gave us a lot of opportunity to reflect, because all this while when we work, that day in day out, right? It's so routine, just work. But this year, after what happened, it gave us like the opportunity to reflect on what we truly want in life. So this year also gave us the opportunity to spend more time with family. So I think, there are opportunities, even though there was like a pandemic and there was a crisis. But anyways, like crisis is also part of life. So in 2020, coming into 2020, I've already been telling my followers, I've already been telling my friends and people around me that 2020, it is card number 4, which is the Emperor card, because 2020, 2 plus 2, it is number 4. And number 4, anything that has number 4, it signifies stability, it signifies a structure, and the Emperor card in particular, it signifies leadership. So leadership all around the world, including Malaysia itself, has been tested. The leadership for every country has been tested. So when it's like, when there's a specific card for that year, the card can be upright or it also can be in reverse, depending on whether a person tapped into like the positive energy or the negative energy. So leadership in countries, good leadership, like in Malaysia, Noor Hisham, our DG of health, Noor Hisham, he became a Tan Sri because he did a very good job with his leadership. But leadership in other countries, for example, Donald Trump, we all know what happened. Bad leadership, the card will turn around. Good leadership, the card will be upright. So coming into this year, I've been telling a lot of women and a lot of people who are more, I would say, more yin energy, more passive in characteristic, to showcase their leadership quality and also to take charge of their life and also to be firm. I've been saying this from 2019 going on to 2020. If you go back into my old Instagram posts or Facebook posts, I've been telling everyone, okay, if 2019 you are not prepared, you're going to die in 2020 because you'll be challenged to showcase a lot of leadership qualities and also ability to take charge of your life, your ability to be firm. And so what happened? So a lot of people who did not, plan, and they are so contented and they are so passive, they got into very, very big trouble this year because they lost their job, they didn't have financial planning and things like that. So I've already told everyone on my Instagram, on my, on my Facebook and things like that, even though people all around the world is like, oh, astrologer also didn't predict, feng shui master also didn't predict, tarot reader also didn't predict. I said so from end of 2019 going to 2020. I already said so. If you did not plan in 2019, this year is going to be a shit year for you. But if you do proper planning, like I would say, like me, thank God I always do proper planning because I'm the type of person, I trust my own readings, thank God. And I listen to my own readings. Trusting is one thing, but listening is the other thing. And I know that, if I don't listen to my own readings, I will mess up in life. So coming into this year, right, you can even check back my old Instagram posts coming into this year. Last year, October 2019, I've already did my own business prediction for my own self. And coming into this year, the card told me that in February, go all out. Go all out, so that was why in February, it was also my birthday month. So I was traveling all around Indochina, doing readings in Vietnam, in Cambodia, in Laos, in Myanmar. And I left my calendar empty in March and also April. Reason being, because my cards told me to not do any business planning in March and April. And guess what happened? Ta-da! But the thing is about tarot or any form of reading, right? The cards or even astrology, right, can tell you roughly the theme only. So coming into from 2019, October, November, December, astrologers all around the world have been already saying, oh, be careful, be careful, be careful. So on January 7th, I posted an Instagram story, which maybe I will share later. January 7th, I posted an Insta story telling everyone, my followers, that, okay, astrologers all around the world is saying that there will be a calamity that is happening. So, but the thing is, I'm only human. Astrologers or feng shui masters or tarot readers, we are only human. We also have a bit of cognitive bias. So what does cognitive bias mean? Cognitive bias is that because we have never lived through such a pandemic, we have never lived through, a zombie apocalypse. So, I assume when astrologers said that in 2020 or early 2020, there will be a calamity, I assume that, there is going to be a volcano eruption somewhere, or that there will be, a flood in Jakarta or something like that. I didn't expect it to be so big. That's why on January 7th, I posted on my Instagram story, okay, everybody be careful on your travels because astrologers all around the world say that there might be a calamity. So the thing about readings, right, tarot readings or even astrology readings, we only can look at that specific themes. So for example, 2020 was a year of leadership, Emperor card, and also structure. But that is only the big theme. So leadership and structure, the card can always be upright or the card can always be in reverse depending on your own planning. That is why I always tell my client, do your homework, do your homework, do your homework. Because if you didn't have proper planning, your card will be terbalik or in reverse. But if you did your proper planning, your card will be upright. That is why one thing good about being in my profession, I am my own life coach, I am my own feng shui master, I'm my own tarot reader, and I'm my own astrologer. So I have already properly planned the past, in fact, the past 3 years. And let me tell you one very, very, very big secret. If any of you are my, my personal friends or know me for years, you would know that I am like the socialite, the queen of party in Kuala Lumpur City. But the past, 2 years-ish, 3 years, I've been staying at home a lot. And I was waiting until December 2020 to finally go out again. Because in astrology, I was going through something called the Saturn return, and it ends on December 21st, 2020. So I have been staying at home a lot. I have been avoiding people, but not really. I've been avoiding dramatic people. So I've been cutting off a lot of like toxic people from my life. I've Marie Kondoed a lot of toxic people of my life. And I believe I'm happier. I don't have the quantity of friends compared to in the past when I was like the party queen of Kuala Lumpur. But I find that I am so much happier right now because I don't want the quantity. I want the quality of friendship. People who truly support me, support my dreams, who truly are there for me. So I detoxed a lot of people out of my life. And I was waiting until December 2020, which is this month, in fact, until December 2021, because in astrology, I would have a lot of people, a lot of like so-called gossips. There's elements of gossips. There were themes of gossip, of jealousy, and things like that. So I was weathering it out. So let's say your cards or in astrology, it says like it's not a very good year or you need to wait out something. Just do it. Do less of something. If you know that you have a lot of enemies or a lot of gossip, then just avoid people and like just mind your own business. Just focus on your own goals. That is how you avoid certain themes or certain situations in your life. So after from 21st December onwards, I'm going all out. You're going to see me everywhere. In the next 6 months on a monthly basis, there will be a lot of things that I will be, announcing. A lot of very, very good things in my business, in my personal life. A lot of very, very good things that I'll be announcing because I'm finally coming out of the cave after my own Saturn return, which ends in like December 21st, 2020. So that is the big secret. A lot of people ask me, why am I a different person from the past? Because in the past, I used to party a lot. I used to go out a lot. I have a lot of friends. It was because I was weathering out, this Saturn return, this situation where there was a lot of potential, of possible gossips, possible enemies, and possible jealous people, and they also appeared. I mean, even random people, I don't know why they are so jealous, but they were jealous people that appeared also. So going into 2021, it is the Hierophant card because 2021, it is number 5. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1, it is number 5. And over here, the Hierophant card, what this means is that number 5 usually symbolizes change. So in 2021, there will be a very, very big change. There are big change in everyone's life and also in the world. A lot of people ask me, right, Sarah, when is things going back to normal? But I'm gonna tell you that, things will never go back to normal. It is a whole new world. It's a whole new digital world. So this is like the new norm. It's a whole new world. Things will never go back to normal anymore. Even in education. Many of you know that I'm a PhD student and it's all online learning right now. We will never go back to that, that classroom basis, or really to be honest, there's really no point moving overseas to get that university experience when everyone, it is like avoiding each other and, classes are on or online. So I have a lot of clients who are PhD students or who study overseas, actually came back home to either Malaysia or back home to their country because there's no point paying rent anymore in those like expensive country, since we are all doing e-learning. So that is why it is, it's a whole new world basically. So number 5 next year is a year of change, and Hierophant card, it symbolizes a male priest. So when a male priest appear, it means like someone who is spiritual. And next year there will be a lot of spiritual questioning in everyone's life. So what is spiritual questioning? Spiritual questions are questions that cannot be answered by books. Even if you read 10,000 books, even if you read 10 million books, it cannot be answered by books. Spiritual questions, it is like, what am I supposed to do this lifetime? What am I supposed to, what is my true calling? Who's my one true love? Who's my soulmate? Some people are asking for their forecast already. It is after this. I'm going to tell you what's the theme for 2021 first, then I'll go into the zodiac signs. So those of you who just joined in, you can do the replay later, either on YouTube, either on Instagram or on Facebook to watch what I said later. So what was I saying? Okay, so spiritual questioning. So next year there will be a lot of like spiritual questioning after many people were forcefully pushed out of their comfort zone this year. So which is actually great, because this card also means human experience, getting the human experience. It means that if you have been wanting to get certain experience, for example, I want to know what does it feels like to have an adrenaline rush. Then you go on a bungee jump, you go on a roller coaster ride, you try bungee jumping, you try skydiving in order to get that human experience. Or I want to know what it feels like to date a bad girl or bad boy, even though I'm quite sure I won't marry that person, but I just want to date this person, right, to get that human experience. So next year, there's a lot of exploring, a lot of people, adapting to change. And a lot of people, embracing changes. So a lot of people will be kicking their own backside, and exploring something new. So I think it's a good thing. I find that, right, in previous years, like 2018, 2019, I've been reading tarot for like past 6 years-ish. And a lot of my clients has always been very, very contented. They're just like, I'm contented, so I'm so afraid to try something new. But this year actually gave people that, the extra push, to try something new. And very strangely also, end of last year, end of 2019 and early this year, a lot of my clients reading kept on saying reflection. Everything is on hold, everything is on pause. And when this year unfolded, now I understand why their readings said so. So next year, it is like, a lot of exploration. So if you feel scared, don't be scared, because right now you can basically make money out of everything. Right? I even tell parents, because a lot of parents hire me to speak to their children, the ones who are, kids who are thinking of what to study or, what to pursue in terms of their career. And I always tell parents, what in 2020 or in 2021, what kind of advice can you even give your children? Are you going to say, become a doctor, good? But so many doctors around the world are dying from, COVID. Become an engineer, good. But so many engineers all around the world, especially in the past 10 years, are getting retrenched. Become a banker is good. But so many banks are also retrenching. So professions right now in 2020 and 2021 is different compared to like professions 10 years ago or 20 years ago. Right now, the best profession is like to be a TikToker, to be a YouTuber, to be an influencer. Even technically, I'm a witch, and I'm a very famous witch. You can make it in life. It is not about what you study in life. It is really about your attitude, whether you want to make it or not. So this is the theme for 2021. A lot of people trying, something new, and basically it's a new world already. Don't expect that, I will do it when things get back to normal, because things won't get back to normal. I'm just letting you know. So let's go straight into the prediction. We're gonna start with Aries first, but let me get all the cards. All right. So I have like this like breakfast table, which I already like pick out all the cards just now, but I haven't seen the, oh shit, I haven't seen like the individual cards yet. So let's see what the card says. Let's start with the Aries sign. So those of you who are Aries, please comment, yeah, I'm Aries or something like that. So Aries signs are one of my favorite sign. I have also a lot of Aries elements, a lot of fire Aries element in my personal birth chart. So that's why a lot of people think that I am an Aries. Hi, this is a one and only per Aries here. Okay, so you're number one. So Aries, right, they like to be number one. They can be quite kiasu. But all my favorite mentors and all my favorite bosses are Aries. So we're going to start with Aries first. Okay, first card for you, Aries, it is a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Meaning, right, the upcoming next 1 year, your emotions, right, are going to be quite up and down, Wheel of Fortune. Because the wheel, right, it moves very fast. So there are days, right, sometimes you feel like, oh, you know, I'm happy, things are good. Then suddenly it's like, it's bad again. Then when things are bad, you know, it's good again. But I think for Aries, you kind of can take it because Aries get bored very easily. So even if it's up and down, right, at least it's quite exciting for you. And we have, but don't worry, everyone gets like 11 cards. So this is only the first card only. Let's see what the rest of the card says. Next card. This card says, surrendering to the journey, release control. Over here. So next year also for you, right, you need to learn how to release control. So the thing about Aries is, when they want something, right, they want something right now. You need to learn how to like release control. You need to learn to trust in the universe. Okay, universe, if it's not going to happen right now, in due time, when I'm ready, it's going to happen. You need to tell the universe that. So those of you who just joined in, you can watch the replay. Right now, we're starting with the Aries sign. So those of you who are Aries, say, hey. So over here, release control. It's like Aries, right, very kanjiong one. They are very impulsive. They want things to happen right now. But sometimes you need to wait because it is not your timing. It is always God's timing and the universe timing. Next card. You deserve love. You deserve love. You are lovable. So over here, it is trust that you deserve love. If you are not in a relationship, look into the mirror and tell yourself that I deserve love. You know, I deserve what I deserve. A lot of people think that they are not enough. A lot of people always think that, you know, it's like, oh, I want a guy with these qualities, but I think I'm not good enough. That it is very, very counterproductive because law of attraction is that when you think of something, you will attract it. So for you, for all those Aries sign, you deserve love. Every day you look in the mirror. To be honest, right, law of attraction, the more you love yourself, right, the more people will love you. And because I am confident, right, people think I'm confident. Because I think I'm beautiful, people think I'm beautiful. So it works like that. So you may think that it's quite narcissistic to think that, oh, if I think I'm beautiful, what would people think? But law of attraction is such that if you think you're beautiful, everyone will think that you're beautiful. So I always think I'm beautiful. I think I'm beautiful. I think I'm sexy. You know, I think I'm intelligent. And everyone thinks so. So law of attraction works like that. Don't feel that, oh, if I believe I'm beautiful and intelligent, will I be seen as a narcissist? You know, who cares what people think, just as long as you feel good, right? You know, be you and also do you. Next card, it is prosperity lies ahead. So Aries sign, prosperity, there's money also coming in. This is a year of making money moves, okay? So people who are toxic, like if you're gonna be nice to people and they don't bring you money and they're toxic to you, right, just cut them off. This next 1 year, right, is for you to make money. Don't waste on your time on like stupid activities like yamcha. If yamcha and, you know, it gives you business opportunity, then yes, but don't waste your time on like stupid people, you know, people who waste your time. Just cut them off because next 1 year is for you to make money moves. Next up, it is connect with your ancestors. So what does this mean? Connect with ancestors, right? It's not a very common concept in Asia, but in right now in like the Western world, in Australia, in UK, in US, it is quite a common concept right now. Connect with your ancestors. Connect your ancestors means like asking your ancestors for help. Or for example, many of you may know that my dad passed away 3 years ago. So sometimes when I'm very, very sad and I want advice, I always like pray. It's like that, give me advice for this. What should I do next? Or for example, this is something that I always ask my dad. It's like, Dad, I'm a good person, Dad. I've helped so many people in my life. Please faster bring me a rich man to marry, or something like that. So this card say, speak to your ancestors. Speak to if you have a loved one who has already passed, ask them to help you, to guide you. So over here, connect with your ancestor. Ask the divine for help in the coming next 1 year. Next up, Jacqueline. Really love the way you speak, very confident. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. I believe you can be confident also. Always tell yourself that, people will think I'm confident and people will see you as confident. That is law of attraction. Next up, I am a spirit having a human experience and I'm here to get closer to love. So this is the card. So what this card means, right? Just now, when I was talking about the 2021 prediction, I touched on, right, having human experience. If you have something that you have been wanting to try, get it out of the system. Because certain small things, right, don't cost that much money. For example, I want to try certain food that I've never tried before, then I'll go and try it. So I'm the type of person, I like to get it out of the system. If you have been following me on my social medias, you know that I like to try everything. If like, for example, McDonald's launched a new burger, I just want to get it out of the system. Whether it's nice or not, I just like to try once. So this card is telling you to go and get that human experience. Go and, take off everything on your bucket list. If you have been wanting to try like to learn tennis or to pick up Mandarin or to try something, get it out of the system in the next 1 year. Next up, this card say, go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people that are cooler than you. Exactly like just what the card says just now. Go out there and talk to people, make new friends, go see some cool shit, do some new things, and talk to people who are cooler than you. Don't talk to, so I read a lot of business books, and in business books, they say, if you want to be an eagle, stop swimming with the ducks. What this means for you Aries signs is that if you want to fly like an eagle, stop being friends with people who bring you down. Because people who bring you down will stop you from flying. So that's why this card says, go and talk to people that are cooler than you. And behind this card says, take a fucking trip. I'm so sorry. This is called the rebellious, oracle deck. So it's a bit rude. But this card, right, for you, like Aries sign, most Aries signs also, they're quite straightforward one lah, okay? So go on a trip, push yourself, do something new. Next up, Two of Thought. Two of Thought. Okay, this card over here, Two of Thought. What this means is that your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. You have multiple options that you are reviewing and you seem to be unable to choose. There's something that you're wanting to choose in your life. Ask your angels for signs as to what direction to take, or just listen to your own inner voice. Deep down, you already know what to do. Deep down inside of you, you already know the choice to make. So quiet your mind and listen to your intuition. You already know what choice to make. For you Aries sign out there, there's a choice that you're wanting to make. You already know the answer already. So trust in yourself. Next card, it is transparency. So transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, and present. So be your genuine self. Don't be afraid to be yourself. A lot of people, so there's this concept also in psychology called the self, shadow self or shadow work. And this, what this says is that be your authentic self. Don't be shy. So when I first started in this line of work, right, a lot of people tell me, oh, okay, wear white. Because if you wear white, you become more spiritual. Or for example, you need to be vegetarian. If you become vegetarian, you'll be more psychic. But I was thinking to myself, I'm in the line of work where I want to be myself, and I'm telling people to be themselves. So who is Sarah Melo? Okay, Sarah Melo like leopard print. So everything, even like if you can see behind, right, my bed sheet is leopard print because I want to be myself. I don't give a shit. If I want to wear leopard print from bed, like top to bottom, I'm gonna wear leopard print. I don't gonna listen to anyone. And what do I like? I like to be pretty. I like to wear makeup. I like to be sexy. So there's no point, right? I like if I were to follow the norm, like every other tarot reader or every other astrologer or every other like yoga guru or spiritual guru is like, oh, I'm so holy, I pray 5 times a day. There's no point. That is not me. So, but when I decided to become myself, that was what I'm known for. That is what I became like popular for. So this card says, transparency, be yourself. Next card, Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So this card is telling you to trust in the universe, trust in the universe timing. Like I mentioned, like a lot of Aries sign, they are very kanjiang. They want things to happen right now itself. They're very impatient. If things can happen, like they want things to happen yesterday. So this card is telling you to trust in divine timing, trust in the universe timing, trust in God's timing, because there's no point forcing things to happen or wanting things to happen right now when it's not the right timing. For example, when you get pregnant, when someone gets pregnant, they need 9 months for the baby to be, to be delivered. But of course, sometimes, in certain situations, you have to deliver the baby in like 6 months, in like 7 months and 8 months. And what happened? A lot of times when the baby is delivered prematurely, a lot of those babies, they develop health issues or they need to be put in the incubator or something like that. So what this means is that some things, right, they need the perfect timing for it to be delivered, for it to be happen. So calm down, calm your tits. That is my favorite quote, calm your tits. Next up, it is sacrifice. So sacrifice card over here, it means that Aries signs out there, you cannot have everything. You cannot do everything. You have to pick and choose. One thing about Aries sign, a lot of Aries sign, both men and women, they are very ambitious. But one thing bad about them is like they like to start things and they don't finish it. Aries signs. So this card tells you there are certain things that you need to sacrifice. You cannot do everything. You only have 24 hours a day. You cannot, expect to, in 24 hours, you only can do 24 things, but you want to like put like 26 things. So you can't do that. So next up is Taurus signs. For all those Taurus signs out there, say, hey, Taurus sign, what's going to happen to you? So Taurus sign, stubborn Taurus. My mom is a Taurus. I was dating a Taurus previously. Okay, so first card, the truth. There are certain truths that you have been waiting for. Will the truth come out? Apparently, certain truth is coming out. Okay, I've got a few comments here. So much to explore next year. Thanks. You're most welcome. So, is this sun signs? Yes, it's sun sign. It is your sun sign. So Taurus sign, but also if it resonates with your moon sign or it resonates with your rising sign, you can also like play back later. So right now there's Taurus sign. And the first card is truth, like seeking truth, finding out truth. Certain truth is about to reveal itself, or maybe be truthful to yourself. One thing about Taurus signs, right? I find, because I live with one and I've dated a few, a lot of Taurus, they are practical, which is good for them. And that is what makes them rich most of the time. But somehow they refuse, because of their damn bloody stubbornness, they refuse to accept certain reality. For example, I have this very good Taurus friend. She was in a relationship for 7 years, even though that relationship ended like in the 3rd year mark or 4th year mark. It's because Taurus is a fixed sign. Fixed sign meaning it is that most Taurus don't fall in love easily, but at the same time, they don't fall out of love easily also. So when they are creatures of comfort, so when they are already in a relationship, they want to hang on into that relationship or hang on to that, bad habit, or hang on to that, philosophy or negative thinking or something like that for a long time, even though the relationship is already over. So this card is telling you to be truthful to yourself, and also there are certain truths that is about to reveal itself. Next up, it's kind of related to that card just now, so that's why I'm laughing. Over here says unbound, releasing soul patterns, contract, and past lives. So over here, it says that you need to release. Taurus sign, one of the lessons of your life is to learn to let go. Let go of toxic people, let go of your negative mindset, let go. So a lot of Taurus, they cannot let go. I just heard something behind. Next up, it is endurance. Okay, so one thing about Taurus sign, right? One thing I respect about Taurus people, it is their bloody determination. Most of the time, they get themselves out of terrible situation. Hi, Mauza. They get a lot of, right now I'm reading Taurus sign. So Taurus sign, a lot of them, because of their determination, they can get themselves out of difficult situation. But at the same time, it is because of their damn stubbornness, they put themselves in difficult situation. So over here, endurance means if there's a situation that you need to keep going, because this card says keep going, keep on swimming. Because there are two mermaids here swimming. So in Nemo, keep on swimming. So trust that you get over like a difficult situation. I'm going to tell you, right, sometimes, right, the cards are, the oracle cards and the divine messages are, I was going to laugh at it because the next card says letting go. So I've already pre-picked the cards, but I haven't looked into the cards just now. And this card says letting go. And I was just saying, one of the greatest lesson, a life lesson that Taurus need to learn is to let go. And this card says letting go. This card says releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it also will be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow this situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. Change your mindset. Get out of your comfort zone, Taurus. Learn to let go. Sometimes in many things, whether it is our job, whether it's our relationship, holding on tight, it is more painful than letting go. You need to let go already. Okay, next card is also very interesting. It's just like the first card just now that I pulled out for you, truth. You think that someone is lying. You think that someone is lying. You think that someone is lying. And the first card just now was truth, like about some truth is about to reveal itself. Over here is like you think they are lying. Behind the card shows they are lying. There's someone in your life that you cannot trust right now. So you need to let go and release that person. Over here, in any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. This card says to surrender, to let go. Taurus, all your cards say, you're saying let go, let go, let go, let go. Someone is lying to you, let go, cut away toxic people. Next up over here, clean your space. Clean your space, clean your space. Okay, so most Taurus signs are quite, even though they are procrastinators, but they are also quite neat. So clean your space. And clean your space over here, right? If you know Marie Kondo, eliminate toxic patterns, toxic people out of your life. Clean your space, clean your mental space, clean your emotional space, clean your space. Next up, crossing bridges. So you need to cross the bridge. You need to let go of something and cross the bridge to the other side because it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Another releasing card. There's something for you to let go, Taurus sign. Next up, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So love yourself first, let go. Stop being too nice to people, let go of toxic people, let go of idiots, let go of people that is bringing you back. Next up, don't let your pride get in your way. Okay, another thing about Taurus sign, sometimes they can be quite ego. They do things out of pride. They do things out of ego. As like the example I mentioned just now, they keep on holding on to bad relationships just because of the status. For example, it's better to be in a relationship or better to be married than to, you know, be out of a relationship or to be divorced or something like that. But there's something for that. Your cards keep on saying letting go and releasing, and there's something that you need to release already. So don't let the pride get in your way from happiness. Next up, the Hermit card. A lot of reflection for you in the next coming 1 year. So right now, even this whole year, right, a lot of people have been reflecting, but you still need more reflection because Taurus sign, they do not change easily. 1 year sometimes is not enough for them to change. I know because my mom is one. So next up, Gemini. Any Gemini here? Say hey, 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 Gemini, Gemini. So two of the most hated sign, right? It is Gemini and also Scorpios. But the most beautiful woman and some men, most beautiful women are usually Geminis and also Scorpios. So sometimes I believe that God is fair. So God make you pretty, but make you mess up in some kind of ways also. So first card over here, oh no. First card over here, there was a heartbreak. There were certain heartbreaks or bad news like, you know, previously. But this card, Three of Swords, is actually good when it's in reverse. It means that the swords are falling off. You are slowly letting go already. Second card, a win-win outcome is forecasted. Win-win outcome. So win-win outcome, it is like there is something that you have been either negotiating, whether it's in relationship, whether it's in career, whether it's in business, whether it's in your personal life, whether it's with your parents, a win-win outcome. You know, somebody will either meet you halfway or, you know, a business or collaboration, like you and the other party will meet halfway. Next card, express your love. So those of you who have been crushing on someone, whether you're male or female, you've been crushing on someone, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. But usually, well, technically I'm doing a PhD thesis on love and relationship. I always believe in like the masculine energy and feminine energy. I don't believe in women going after men, even though I'm a feminist myself. It's because of the balance of the feminine and masculine energy. Men are hunters. So a lot of men right nowadays, I find that they are so passive and so soft. It's because a lot of women right now, we are more masculine. But I find that we also need to be flexible. We can be masculine in our careers, but when it comes to relationship, you know, we have to tap into our divine feminine, into our, you know, feminine self. This card shows express your love. But this card shows express your love. So I don't know. It's up to you. Do you, if you like chasing after men and you want to express, if the card, you know, is encouraging you. But anyways, next card, vast vistas. Expand your horizon. Expand your horizon. Go further. So if you have been planning to, you know, expand your business or expand your career, move to a new country, you know, migrate or something like that, don't be afraid to do that. You know, the card is encouraging you to do that. Or maybe like go overseas to further your study. Or maybe if you have been like dating around in your state or in your city only, go further than that. Go beyond. If you're in Malaysia, go beyond Malaysia. Go to Singapore. You know, there's like, if you're dating online, you can go like Tinder Global or something like that. Go further. Harmonic echoes. Are you a fire sign, Sarah? I'm not a fire sign. I'm an Aquarius, but I have an Aries rising. That's why I appear like an Aries. Next card, it is beauty ritual. Beauty ritual. Take care of yourself. Remember your beauty ritual. So most Gemini, like I say, a lot of Gemini women and a lot of Scorpio women are usually very, very beautiful. My favorite actresses and my idols are like Gemini women, Angelina Jolie, Nicole Kidman, Marilyn Monroe. They are all Gemini signs. And this card tells you to, like, remember your beauty ritual, even though a lot of Gemini women are already very pretty. Next card, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. So one thing about Gemini sign, because they are ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and the planet of thinking, Virgo sign and also Gemini signs like to think a lot. So they have, it's quite difficult for them to actually meditate, because when they are meditate, they have monkey mind. There's a lot of things in their mind. Sometimes they cannot even sleep at night. But this card is telling them to surrender and to surrender more. So sometimes they say, "Oh, I've calmed my mind down already," but it's actually not enough, because Gemini signs and Virgo signs, they love to think. If they cannot think, it's like, might as well just kill me or something like that. But you need to surrender. Next card. Now, I'm so sorry. This oracle card, it's called the Rebel Oracle or something like that. It's quite rude. So now it's not the fucking time. If you're planning to do something, you're planning to execute something, it's not the time. You still need to think about it. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. If you're planning to call that fuck boy, don't do it. Next card, Healer of Thought. It's time to clean up your life. Get rid of anything that clutters your space or make you disorganized. People who take from you but don't give back should be released as well. You or another person involved in this situation is wise, is insightful and caring, has a wonderful sense of humor and offer a lot of life experience. So this card is saying, clean up your life, Geminis, clean up. So Geminis, a lot of them, they are hot messes, because they like, just like a bit like Aries, they like to do many, and also a bit like Sagittarius, they like to do many things at the same time. And then when there's too many things, they like, oh my God, there's too many things, and they run away. A lot of Geminis like to do that. Next card, Atlantis. This card says rapid development, excellence, and success. There's a lot of development in your life in the next 1 year, the whole 2021. Next card, boundaries. What do you need to establish better boundaries? If there's anyone or any situation that is like overstepping your boundaries, please don't allow a situation or someone to overstep your boundaries. Next, the light. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. So if you're stressing over something, if you're having a lot of mental anxiety, a lot of like depression or something like that, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So don't worry, just surrender. Your card says like surrender. But at the same time, like sort out your life also, like plan. Don't just like sit down like, oh, I just surrender like that. But surrender and do things that you can control. But things that you cannot control, then you surrender. Next up, after Gemini, what's after Gemini? It's the Cancer sign. So over here, Cancer sign. Any Cancer sign out there? Say hey, hey, hey. Cancer sign. So Cancer sign, first card for you, it is, it's a money card. It is 9 of Pentacles, money card. Next 1 year, learn to be independent. This card means like symbolizes someone that is self-made, someone that is independent, and also money. There's money coming into your life. Next card for you, nothing is yet set in stone. But it's not time to make any decision also yet, because nothing is set in stone. Next card, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There's passion coming into your life. So for those of you Cancer signs out there, there's passion coming into your life. And if you're already dating someone or married to someone, reignite the passion in your relationship. Next card, wondrous universe. Walk in the beauty of the universe. So most Cancer signs, water signs like Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, they are quite intuitive and they have very strong sixth sense. So most of them also are quite spiritual. This card shows that, just appreciate whatever the universe is giving you. So walk in beauty, walk in the beauty of the universe. Next card, chanting. If any of you Cancer signs out there believe in like chanting, like mantra chanting or Tibetan chanting or something like that, do chanting. But I think that prayers also work. And if any of you are into yoga is also sometimes we do ohms and like chants and things like that. So chanting can help you to balance up, your emotions, because most Cancer signs, they are emotionally constantly out of whack. because Cancer sign is known as the crybaby sign. Next up, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So over here, stop crying, stop being in that negative mindset, learn to be happy. I know to be happy is quite easy, but to stay happy at times, it is quite difficult. So, but there are things that you can do that can immediately make you happy. For example, eat your favorite food. Or for me, I love playing the ukulele or singing, or sometimes, like cooking or baking is quite therapeutic for me also. So like try and be in that positive state of mind, because law of attraction. Next card. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. You are going through some tough shit. Okay, so some of you Cancer signs are going through like a tough period in your life, whether it's your career, whether it's your relationship, whether it's with a friendship or a parent or something like that. This card is telling you to toughen up, to man up or woman up and handle it. Even if the problem is very, very big, take one step at a day, like man up or woman up and handle it. Next. Finally, it is the Leo. After Cancer is Leo, right? Yeah. So right now, it's the Leo sign. So all those Leos who have been waiting for a really long time, Leos also can be quite bloody impatient because they are fire sign. Fire signs usually is, I want it now, because fire is like, it appears and it disappears. Like once you blow it, they get bored quite easily. So Leo signs. So those who are Leo say, hey. Okay, I can see. P.S. I love you, my student. She's a Leo. Katrina. Okay, so first card over here. This card, 9 of Cups, but it's in reverse. Meaning that you had certain wishes, you had certain dreams this year that you wanted it to come true, but maybe because of like current circumstances, because of pandemic or something like that, it couldn't come true. Maybe like I know Katrina, P.S. I love you, my student, she loved to travel. So maybe a lot of her travel plans this year couldn't come true. That's why it's in reverse, means like the wishes didn't come true. But don't worry, this is just the first card. What's the next card? Next card, it's time to take action. Time to take action. Right now it's December. Do your planning, do your resolutions, do your journaling, do your scripting for 2021. It's time to take action already. Time to get into work. If you're wanting a new job, if you're wanting a new relationship, put yourself out there. Stop dwelling on the past, because the first card, right, it is like you dwelling on the past, dwelling on certain dreams that did not happen. So it's time to take action. It's time to renew yourself. Next card. Heart-to-heart conversations. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. If any of you are already in a relationship or in a marriage or something like that, there are certain feelings that you're not acknowledging with your partner. So have a heart-to-heart conversation. But in the coming year, if any of you get into a relationship, have a heart-to-heart conversation with your future partner. Heart-to-heart conversation means like managing expectations from the start. I'm doing a PhD on love and relationship, so this is a topic that I know very well. Expectation must always be managed at the beginning of the relationship, for example, and you have to ask difficult questions at the beginning, even though sometimes it feels very shy and a bit silly to ask, because they are deal breakers in relationship. For example, do you want kids? If you want kids and the other person don't want kids, right, the relationship is not going to work out. So why continuously like seeing that person? You're just wasting your time. Or for example, if your deal breaker is like, taking drugs or smoking or something like that, if it's already your red flag, if it's already your deal breaker, right, no point like continuing on the relationship, because it's something that, it's a no-no for you. There's no point, right, continually being in the relationship with someone who has your deal breaker and nagging the person and nagging the person and nagging the person, because it's not going to work out anyways. That's why this card says heart-to-heart conversation. Next card, fog. Fog in. Fog means like a lot of fog. It's very cloudy, very, very, you cannot see clearly. Go slow, take time. So somehow for a lot of like Leos, right? Leos, it's a lion. So a lion is usually constantly hunting, very dynamic. But I think the whole 2020, right, you feel like, oh my God, it's so foggy. I'm in like a dreamlike world. I don't know what's happening. And a lot of Leos actually feel like that this whole year. So this card says, right, go slow, take time. You know, it's okay. Forgive yourself if like things are moving slowly. It is what it is. Next card, if any of you are women, this card says connect with your womb. When connect with your womb, right, it means like, womb usually means like mother nature. It means like do grounding activities. Grounding activities, it means that at times like your mind will feel very up in the air, like, oh my God, you know, I don't know what I'm thinking. It feels very foggy, like the card just now. So grounding activities is like doing a meditation or doing yoga or doing hiking or something like that to bring yourself, to anchor yourself back to earth. So womb also means it's like, because like it's quite, I can see that a lot of like Leos have been quite emotionally up and down the whole of 2020. So connect with your womb means also look after yourself in terms like hormones. When we don't get enough sleep, especially women, right, our hormones will go haywire. And when our hormones go haywire, it affects our mood swing like as F, man. So take good care of yourself. Next up, I choose to learn through love. So what does this mean? Choose to learn through love. For Leo signs out there, choose to learn through love. It means that either through real romantic love. I always believe, right, everything in life, right, happen for a reason. One, whether this person come into your life, whether they do something good to you or whether they do something bad to you, everyone is a teacher. Even if it's something bad, right, you learn from the lesson. Life is full of lessons. I never believe that if you look back, right, you know, a lot of people will say that I regret doing this, I regret doing that. But life is as such, right, that nothing is ever a mistake. Everything happens for a reason. The only reason why I became an astrologer and also a tarot reader was because of my own personal heartbreak. But thanks to that heartbreak, I became who I am today because it pushed me into learning like a tarot reading and also astrology. So this card, it says like learn through love and also do the things you love. If you have been wanting to learn baking or floral arrangement or something like that, push yourself to learn, because when you love something and Leo signs, Leo is the sign that rules the heart. So Leos are passionate. If they are passionate in something, they can do something very well. Next up, figure shit out on your own. This card is telling you to figure your shit out. You know, sort out your life. If there's things that for you to plan, like the card previously, plan your life, figure your shit out, you need to do it. Next up, 4 of action. Your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or birth of a child. Interesting, 2021. Possible engagement, possible buying a new home, possible marriage, possible birth of a child. So those of you who are not married yet, there's a possibility of marriage or engagement next year, 2021. So that's why the cards tell you to take action. Stop dwelling on the past already. Next card, air. Breathing deep, entering into life. Exchange of life-bringing energies. Breathe air. Breathe in and breathe out. So I can see from Leo cards, right? 2020 has been quite hard on you guys, but breathe. Breathe in and breathe out, breathe in and breathe out. It's all gonna be okay. Crisis is part of life, you know. When you hit rock bottom, the only way is up. So it's gonna go up from here. Next card. Oh, I accidentally pick out. Did I pick out extra cards? No, this is for another sign. So I think that's all about it. That's all. Is it? That's all? Wait. Okay. There's a few more cards. Next card, break the chain. Ancestral pattern, healing, rewriting the future. So ancestral, break the chain from your ancestors, right? This is also a concept that is quite foreign in Asia. But what this means, right, is What does it mean by breaking ancestral pattern? It is, for example, if just for example, let's say if your parents were in a very, very toxic relationship, like hitting each other or something like that, and then you find yourself as an adult getting into a relationship where you and your partner keep on hitting each other. So you need to break that pattern. So let's say if like you have ancestral pattern, or you have your entire family from your ancestor, everyone didn't like really educate themselves. They believe that finishing primary school or high school is good enough. You break the ancestral pattern by pushing yourself to get either a diploma or a degree or a PhD or a master's or something like that. Break the ancestral pattern. Don't continuously continue that bad ancestral pattern. If it's good ancestral pattern, then you can continue. But if it's bad, then no. So what else? So for Leos, stand your ground, be firm. Be firm on what you want. So I know it has been a very foggy year for you, but it's time to take action and it's time to like stand your ground. Okay, next up, it is what is after Leo? It is Virgo. Virgo signs. Any Virgo signs out there? Say hey, hey, hey. First card for you. Okay. Okay, so sorry. So hang on for a while for those of you on YouTube and also on Facebook, because my Instagram just ended, so I need to start a new Instagram video. 2021. Give me 1 minute and I'll get back to Virgo. It's taking a bit of time. But next up is for the Virgo zodiac sign. Okay, so let me head back to Instagram. Hello everyone again on Instagram, and hello again to everyone on YouTube and also Facebook. So it got cut off just now. So right now we are moving into the reading for the Virgo zodiac sign. Yes, I'm back, Johnny. How can I forget? There's still 7 more. I think I'm talking too much already, but I'm nice to you all. So next up, it is the Virgo zodiac sign. And the first card over here, dreams come true. Those of you who are not married yet, who are wanting to build a family, upcoming 2021 is good to look for that lover or that, potential partner or potential wife, potential, sperm donor or something like that, because it's a family card. There's a happy family card over here. Next card for the Virgo signs, it is foundation and achievement. So you're building certain foundation in your life, whether it's in your relationship, whether it is your career, whether it's your love life, but you see certain form of achievement, whether it is a promotion, whether it's an increment in the upcoming 2021. Next card, it is yes. Just say yes, Virgo. Stop overthinking. As I mentioned just now, Virgo sign is ruled by Mercury, and also Geminis are ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and thinking. And stop overthinking. It's time to take the opportunity. It's time to say yes to the Virgo signs, okay? Next up, it is adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So Virgos also have a problem with overthinking, also an letting go card for you. So the thing is, right, God give us a brain. Of course, we need to think because God gave us a brain, but there's always a fine line. Once you bypass that fine line, it becomes overthinking. and then you will start to self-doubt and you start to be negative. So that is Virgo's main problem. They like to think a lot, but thinking too much is actually bad also. Everything, right? There's a fine line to everything. Like eating food is good, but eating too much food, you know, you become obese, you gain weight. You know, dieting is good, but you know, you're stopping yourself from eating food, right? You become anorexic or something like that. So, you know, there's always a fine line for everything. So this card telling you to let go and stop overthinking. Next up, Tree of Thought. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. So some of you Virgos out there, there are certain sadness that you're feeling in your heart. So this card tells you that, you know, just forgive yourself. Okay, so one thing about Virgos also, Virgos, they are perfectionists. A lot of people say, oh, Virgo are OCD, you know, but they are perfectionists. And because they are perfectionists, they are very hard on themselves. Because like, oh, you know, when I plan something to happen, like in 5 years, it must happen in 5 years. But like, you know, if you've seen what has happened in 2020, so give me 1 second. I need to charge my laptop because my laptop is dying. Okay, I'm back. So as I mentioned just now, Virgo signs. You cannot plan everything in life. Life is all about 50% planning and 50% believing in the universe. Like this pandemic, there's like, even though, yes, you know, astrologers and tarot readers, we roughly can see rough themes, but we didn't even expect it to be this bad. So you have to let go. You have to have faith in the universe also. Stop over planning things, stop overthinking things. Next card for Virgo signs. Don't believe in every, like I mentioned just now, sometimes the card, right, it really makes me laugh so much because it resonates so much. This card says, don't believe every shitty thought you have. Don't believe all the shitty thoughts you have. Stop overthinking, Virgo signs. Thoughts can be sneaky. It can be lying bastards. Over here, stop overthinking. Even your card, the card says so. It's like somehow, it's like, believe it or not, I'm a scholar, I'm a PhD student, I'm a very, very scientific-minded person, and I do statistics, I'm all about data. But somehow, right, the oracle cards, right, or, you know, tarot cards, right, it is so truthful. It's like, what the hell? It's like, there's a lot of things, right, when it comes to new age or spirituality that I also cannot explain myself, even though I do read a lot of books. Over here, next up for Virgo signs, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Over here. So do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness, to be more conscious, to be awakened like the Buddha, to hashtag stay woke, be woke. So what this means is that do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness, to be more conscious. So either read more books, or, you know, do like meditation, or, you know, do reflection to be more conscious, to be more mindful of things. Next up, for Virgo signs, abundance planning. So Virgo signs, right, Virgos, right, usually they like to plan a lot. But this card tells you that there are certain things in life that you can plan. For example, like your future, what you want to study, things like that. But there are things that you cannot plan also. For example, when is the next person like coming into your life? Even though everyone, a lot of my clients always ask me, when's the next person coming into my life? But over here, it is planning about abundance, means like financial planning. So look after your financial planning in the next 1 year, Virgo signs. Next up, solitude. In silence, peace prevails. So one sign that is very, very good with being alone, it is the Virgo sign. Virgos, it is ruled by the Hermit card. So a lot of Virgo signs, right, they're actually very, very good in solitude and good with being alone. In fact, they are very, very happy when people leave them alone so that they can be alone and think and overthink. Next card, playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Playful, be playful. So what this means, if those of you Virgos who are in a relationship already, reignite that spark, be playful with your lover, or just relax when it comes to dating. Just be playful, just relax. Don't overthink. A lot of Virgos, right, decide, oh, what if this person is like that 10 years down the future, 5 years down the future, 6 months down the future? Stop overthinking. Be playful, like enjoy the moment, be in the moment, appreciate the now, be grateful for the happy experience in the now. Next card, a time to give rather than take. Interesting. Time to give rather to take than to take. And this card is new moon in Virgo. So what this means, right, be of service. If there's people around you who need your help, be of service and try to help the people around you. So next card, after Virgo, it is the Libra sign. So let's see what the card has to say for the Libra sign. Any of you are Libras out there? Say hey, 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 hey. So next, first card, Page of Cups, a Libra sign. And this is such a Libra card, even though it's a water sign card, but because Libra signs, right, they are very good negotiators. And Page of Cups actually symbolizes someone who is very good with words, a very good salesperson. Most Libra signs are natural born salespeople. Yeah, Libra sign, finally. So over here, Libra signs, over here it is like charm the socks off of people. One of very good qualities of Libra, it is like they are very good with selling. They are good with charming people. That's why a lot of Libra signs, they are usually in client-facing role, in business development role. A lot of them are also business owners because Libra signs are also a cardinal sign. Cardinal signs means like leadership signs. So a lot of Libra signs are also leaders. So this card is like, in the next coming 1 year, 2021, go and charm people's socks off. If you need someone to invest in your business, if you need something, if you need like a promotion or something like that, go and use your charms. Next card. It is be bold and make the first move. If you're wanting something, if you're wanting a business partnership, or you're wanting that job, or you're wanting to change industry, or you're wanting to go after someone, this card say be bold and make the first move, Libra sign. Next card. Oh, this card says engagement. Any one of you who are looking for someone, who are single, looking for someone, or already in a relationship but not yet engaged, this card shows engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Those of you who are already in relationship but not yet married, there's a possible engagement for Libra signs out there. But next year, even the single ones, right, there's a possibility of engagement also in 2021. But those of you who are already married, then it's not valid for you lah, okay? Next card, cleansing water. Purification activates vibrant life force, cleansing waters. So there are certain things that you actually need to cleanse out of your life, to detox out of your life, this card shows. So if there's like a toxic person or, toxic situation that you need to cleanse out of your life, do it. Next card, make a meal. So over here, some of you Libras might like to cook or like to eat. This card shows like make a meal. But I know I have a Libra girlfriend who actually love decorating her food. Because Libra, it is a sign that is ruled by the planet of Venus, the planet of beauty. So even if they are not very, very big foodies, they don't like food that much, but they love decorating food. They love making food beautiful. And this might be very, very therapeutic for them. So over here, when I'm in alignment with love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So over here, what this means, right, it is what is meant for you will be yours. You don't need to force anything onto yourself or anything onto people. For example, why do you want to force someone to be in your life when that person is unhappy? So this card shows that when you're in alignment with love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. If there's something in your life, right, that cause certain resistance or make you unhappy already, it's not meant to be. Either whether it's a relationship, whether it's a situation, whether it is a career or a job or something that you're doing, if you're unhappy already, remove yourself out of the situation because the card is showing you that it's not meant to be already. Next card, have you eaten Oh my God, the cards are so funny. This card talk about eating again. And remember just now that card, have make a meal. So this card says, have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. This card also says food again. So if you're feeling upset, one thing that might cheer you up for you Libra folks, it is food. Eat your favorite food. Next up, open your heart. Allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for a long time. And now, the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. Open your heart. Libra signs, this is also like a commitment sign. It is a lover's card. In the traditional card, is the lover's card. There's love coming into your life. For those of you who are single, and for those of you who are dating, you might take the relationship into the next level. But those of you who are already in a relationship, learn to love your partner again. Over here, soul cage, rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. You were in situations, right, where you felt very trapped and very restricted. So remove yourself, from feeling trapped and being restricted. Next up, it is starseed. What lights you up? This card is also telling you to choose happiness, to be happy. If you're in a situation or in a relationship or in a career or in a job or in a whatever that you're not happy, remove yourself out of that situation. The cards have been telling you. This is, I think it's like the second card. This card, the last but not least, is shadow. So the concept of shadow is not very common in Asia. So shadow self or shadow work, it means be your true self. Don't be afraid to look into the demons that is inside of you. You see this card over here, a person looking at their shadow self, at their demons. What this means is that, for example, if you have childhood trauma or, you had an abusive past relationship, don't be afraid to go for therapy. Don't be afraid to acknowledge it. For those of you who are Libra sign, don't be afraid to, look into the demons inside of you, because that is how we heal. When we talk about it, when we acknowledge it, when we go for therapy, that is how we heal. So don't be afraid to look back in the past or look within at your shadow self. All right, next up after Libra, it is the Scorpio sign. Scorpio sign. So I am surrounded by Scorpios. Somehow or other, right, all the Scorpio signs always think that I hate them. It's like a lot. One thing I always complain about Scorpio signs, reason being because I live with them. I also complain about Taurus sign is because I live with them. Both of my brothers are Scorpios. My best friend is a Scorpio. And I actually wanted to show you just now my 2 baby kittens. I'm now a mom. I'm now a cat mom. I just adopted 2 Scorpio kittens, but they were sleeping downstairs. Maybe at the end of this session, I might bring them up and show them to you. But they were sleeping, so I actually wanted to introduce them to all of you. So right now, I'm a mom. Congratulations to me. And there are 2 Scorpio cats. So you can also follow their Instagram page, Psychic Twin Cats, and I'll share more pictures. That's a secret that I've been keeping for the past few weeks. I'm now officially a cat mom, and my cat names are Luna and Artemis, just like in Sailor Moon, because I'm Sailor Moon, even though I'm not a Cancer sign. Next is Scorpio. Scorpio, first card itself, money card. So right now, there are some Scorpios out there that is doing a lot of financial planning, especially in the next 4 years for you. So you're saving up money to... So this card, right, there's actually buildings behind here, meaning that either you want to make big purchases like a house or a financial, you want to invest in something or a car or something like that. So next 1 year for you, in fact, next 4 years for you, there's a lot of saving up money. Next card, the answers you need are coming. So you have been seeking for certain answers also. It is coming soon. You will get the answers soon. So don't worry too much about it. Next up, children. Your love life is being affected by children. So it's either there's a lot of responsibility when it comes to children, or you are wanting children very, very badly. So there's something to do like with children in your life. So either you're wanting children, or children, there's too much responsibility when it comes to children, or maybe you want children and your partner don't want children, something to do with children. So next card, first light, beginning of a new cycle. So Scorpio is the sign of transformation. So you're beginning a new cycle. There's a transformation for you in your life. You're starting something new. Next card, look at the stars. Look at the stars, look how they shine on you and everything you do. And it was all yellow. So this card is actually an astrology card. Look into the stars. So a lot of Scorpio signs. In fact, the top 3 astrologers are actually Scorpio, Pisces, and also Aquarius. Because these three signs, right? Both Scorpios are very psychic. A lot of Pisces, they are healers, and Aquarius, they are visionaries. They can always predict the future, like not predict the future in a psychic way, but look more like looking at trends. In the next 10 years, this will be the trend, robots will take over human jobs or something like that. So this card is telling you to tap into your psychic ability, Scorpios. Scorpios are very psychic. So that's why my 2 baby cats Instagram page is Psychic Queen Cats, because Scorpios are very psychic. Next up, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. The moment I embrace my peace within. So embrace the peace within. Look within also. Okay. This card is also trusting in the universe. When trusting in the universe, when you trust in yourself. So there's something that maybe you're wanting to do, but somehow also you doubt yourself. Okay, this next card is quite cute. You're a badass. Act like it. You're a bad bitch, You're a bad bitch. Go out and go and get it. So this card, you're giving away your power. Scorpio is also the sign of power. Don't give away your power. Don't bend over backwards or be too nice to people. So Scorpio signs, right, they are very, very nice people. But when you piss them off, damn, their tail will come and sting the shit out of you. Okay, so don't ever piss off a Scorpio, because for example, a Leo, when you piss them off, right, you know that they are angry. It shows. But a Scorpio will be like, okay, don't worry, everything is okay. But they come and sting you 20 years, 30 years later out of the blue. Next up, helper of abundance. Although you have a lot to do, it's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeve and get to work. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help out. There's a lot of planning for you. This is also abundance card, money card. So Scorpios are actually planning for the next 4 years. They're saving up a lot of money, or they're wanting to earn more money. But a lot of billionaires, a lot of rich people are also Scorpio sign. Bill Gates is a Scorpio. Next, energy field adjustment, aura cleansing, and health. So you need to adjust your chakra. Either do chakra healing or Reiki. You need to adjust your energy, because there's maybe some chakra points that it is not fully open. For example, if you find yourself not able to find love, then maybe your heart chakra is blocked. There are certain meditations, certain exercises, or certain colors you wear that can actually help it. Next up, take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Take a break. Stop pushing yourself too much. You need a break. It's a year end, time to party, Scorpio signs. Last but not least, partnerships and alliances. So next, coming 2021, there will be partnerships in your life. So it can be business partnership. It can be also starting a business with a relationship partner, but collaborations and partnerships, it is coming for Scorpio signs. Next up, so there is 4 more to go. Sagittarius. Happy birthday to all you Sagittarius out there. Any one of you are Sagittarius, please comment. Sagittarius sign, the first card for you is Crown Chakra. Open up your mind. So Crown Chakra. So Sagittarius sign, they are known to be philosophers. A lot of Sagittarius, they also love learning. They love like, educating themselves. But somehow your crown chakra, you need to look into it, your crown chakra. So crown chakra is more like thinking or certain things that, you're not able to like find like certain like philosophical truth to it. Like you need to do something to open up your crown chakra. Next card for Sagittarius. Star mother. How can you mother yourself? All right. So what usually Sagittarius, when I think of them, they are like unicorns that wherever they go, they will poop rainbows. So Sagittarius sign, they are known to be like the Peter Pan sign of the zodiac. Somehow, what is lovely about them is like they are always so young, they are always so youthful, but at the same time, a lot of them they can never grow up. So this card is telling you to grow up. You need to like either be a mother or you need to learn how to mother yourself. You cannot expect other people to like get shit done for you. Next up, guide, a mentor, a trustworthy ally. This is also like a guide, a mentor card, like just not that mother card. Maybe right now, because your crown chakra is blocked, you're not able to come up with certain strategies in your life. So maybe a mentor can actually help guide you, help give you certain strategies to help you achieve some certain goals in 2021. Next card, Three of Action. Things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide on your next big project. You may choose to continue to build upon your successes or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary. Once borders are open, it's actually recommended that you travel. So over here, Three of Action. There are something that you have in certain either collaborations or certain things that you're wanting to work. It will work soon. So it's unfolding beautifully. Next up, eat some shit made by Mother Nature. Another mother card. So this card says, eat your fucking vegetables. Take care of your health. So one thing about Sagittarius I know is like they are ruled by the planet Jupiter, the planet of expansion. So one thing about Sagittarius, right, they somehow, right, they like to be in excess. When they are partying, they drink in excess. When they are doing something, they do it in excess. Or when they are eating like food that are bad for them, they do it in excess. So that is why this card is telling you to like look after your health, look after your diet, eat your vegetable, eat like, healthy like food. Next up, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this sphere through the eyes of the teacher of love. Okay, some of you may have been going through some dark times, some not very good times in 2020, but don't worry, there's a lot of like shining stars in this card. It means that, the universe will guide you. Just trust in the universe. Next up, look for fairies. This is something that I find that Sagittarius are quite good in doing. So Sagittarius, they are ruled by Jupiter, the planet of abundance, also the planet of positivity. So a lot of them, they, somehow they are quite, a lot of Sagittarius sign, right? They are very, very like, la, 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 la. So they do believe in fairies. It's quite easy. It's quite easy for them. It means believe in the miracles, believe that miracles will happen, believe that everything will work out fine. Next up, oh my God, the cards are so funny today. I was just talking about miracles and this next card is miracles. Damn, man. That is why, even though I'm a scholar, even though I'm a scientist, but I believe in tarot cards, it's because the cards is like, what the hell? And it's miracles card. And I was just talking about miracles, the previous card. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Miracles will happen for you. 2021, good on you, Sagittarius. Next up, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Some of you are getting into a new relationship, Sagittarius. Yay, for 2021. So even if those of you who are already married or, already in a relationship, new love also means renew your love, reignite your love, reignite that passion. Go and do something fun since it's the year end already. meditate and contemplate. So over here, you're contemplating something, you're wanting to do something, you still need to sit on it more. It's not time to make impulsive decision yet. Next up, Capricorn sign. Capricorn is my favorite sign because it's like the businessman and businesswoman sign. And I also have a lot of Capricorn in my chart apart from Aries. So I'm an Aquarius sun, I'm an Aries rising, but I have a lot of I'm a Capricorn stallion, means I have a lot of planets in Capricorn, so I can be quite bossy. I can be very, very business-minded also, just like Capricorns. First card for Capricorn. So those of you who are Capricorn, say, hey. Capricorn, Age of Lights, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Capricorn, it's time to execute your plan. So Capricorn and earth signs like Virgos and also Taurus, they like to plan ahead. So this card shows that you have already done your planning. It's time to execute it. Next card, the Mirror. Know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. Mirror, reflection. Reflect on yourself. Reflect on what you truly want in life and who you are. Don't do things just because like society expect you to do it. Next card, Guardian of Emotion. This situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian, a refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference of the characteristics within yourself. So a mentor might come into your life. Certain mentor, certain guru, certain teacher, certain guide will come into your life to help you, give you advice. Next, you look like a shit show. You look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact, clean yourself up. Clean yourself up. So even if you have done a lot of planning in your life, but executing it is a different story altogether. So like clean yourself, clean your life, clean yourself. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings leave below the triggers. One thing about Capricorn, right? It's a sign that I really love. But one thing about them also, at times also they don't really like, just like Taurus signs, they don't really like to acknowledge their feelings. They always like to, on the outside, they like to be very, very professional. And it's like, when there are things that happen in their life, they're always like very, very poker face. But deep down inside of them, most of the time they are, number one, they are like hopeless romantic. And number two, right, even though they are really sad, they don't really want to acknowledge it or show it. But this card, it means, right, that you can only heal when you give yourself permission to feel. When you acknowledge your feelings, that is how you heal, Capricorn signs. So those of you who just joined in, you can either watch the replay on YouTube, on Instagram, or also on Facebook. But for Instagram, the previous video, I've already put it up on my on Instagram, so you can watch it. Right now, we are on to Capricorn. Next up, Capricorn, connect with the earth. So Capricorn sign, some of you who are nature lovers, where if you do hiking or if you like to sit by the beach to watch the sunrise or sunset like I do, that's one of my favorite activities. Connect with nature because it can be very, very good for your mental health and also for your emotional health. Next up, mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. So you have the ability to heal yourself, okay? Acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to acknowledge your feelings. You don't need to be all prim and proper all the time. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. If you have been doubting your relationship, Capricorns, if you have been doubting your relationship, if you have been doubting your lover, this is your soulmate. If those of you who are single, your soulmate will be coming soon into your life. Yay! And those of you who are married, you're married to your soulmate. Next card, nothing will come of this situation. Okay, so anything that you're hoping for, unfortunately, it's not going to happen. So might as well like move on with the next plan in your life. Stop sitting on a certain result. Stop putting your life on hold, waiting for a result, because it's not going to happen. Next, remember that soulmate card just now? This is also a marriage omen. Four of Wands is a marriage omen card for those of you who are Capricorn. Last two, and the next is my sign, Aquarius. Aquarius, put your hands up in the air like you just don't care. Guess what? On December 21st, we are moving into the sign of the Aquarius for the next 200 damn years. So everybody is gonna want to act like the Aquarius, even though like a lot of people hate Aquarius signs. And Aquarius signs, just for your information, is the most rarest sign, meaning that there are not many people who are Aquarius. The most common sign is Leos. So according to statistics, a lot of people tend to give birth in like July, August, during the summer months, maybe because it is warm, but maybe because in Aquarius sign, it is cold. It's the winter month in like January and February, so people don't like to give birth. So the most common sign are Leos. The most rarest sign are Aquarius, and the most funny thing is that these two astrological zodiac signs, they are opposition sign, meaning they are quite opposite, even though they are complementary, also air and fire. So Aquarius, age of Aquarius, what is going to happen in the next 200 years from December 21st? Everybody is going to want to act like an Aquarius. Everybody want to digitize their business because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, the planet of technology, the planet of change. So a lot of people are starting to protest. They want change in the economy, they want change in the government, they want change in their life. So there will be a lot of Aquarius themes. First card, Aquarius. So whatever like message I'm giving to you, I'm actually giving to myself. Aquarius, you have a lot of dreams, but all your damn dreams are only illusion. It's all up in the air. You know, you need to be solid on the ground. Get your groundwork done. Get your research done. That's exactly like me. So I need to get my groundwork done. So much dreams, but all only illusion, not solid on the ground. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like scolding myself. One thing about me is that I'm my own astrologer, I'm my own life coach, I'm my own tarot reader. So I always scold myself also. Got it, okay? Next card, have faith in your dreams. Oh my God, dreams. So Aquarius is the sign of dreams, you know? Have faith in your dreams. Okay, have faith in my dreams. I'm going to marry a freaking billionaire next year, okay? It's going to happen. Next card, separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, I won't tell you why I'm laughing, but yeah, I'm resonating to this card. What the hell? Okay, separation. Those of you who are in a relationship, Aquarius, there is a separation with your partner. A time apart, okay? But sometimes I find that a lot of people are afraid of this card, separation, and a lot of people are afraid of being separated. But I find that sometimes separation is very, very necessary because familiarity breeds contempt, meaning that when you see a person all the time, you tend to take them for granted. And when you remove yourself out of the equation, you have the time to reflect, you take a step back, you have the time to reflect, you will actually value the person more. That is why there's also a saying that says that, distance makes the heart grow fonder. So don't be afraid of separation because sometimes it's very necessary. Sometimes when after a separation, right, you actually appreciate the person more because when you realize, right, oh my God, if I were to lose this person, right, this person is actually the best thing that happened in my life. So separation, it looks like it's scary, but sometimes it's very necessary in my life. Navigating the stars, follow your bliss. So those of you who are my students know that the star card represents Aquarius sign. So there's a lot of star cards and dreams cards. Star usually means dreams. A lot of dreams cards are appearing for Aquarius sign. So follow your dream, follow your stars. Okay, I'm telling myself that, okay, 2021, I'm going to marry a billionaire. Over here, deep breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So right now, I mean, there has been a lot of like retrogrades, and right now it's eclipse season also. So I need this card really. I need to breathe, take a deep breath. I need to calm down, calm my tits. Tenangkan tete anda. Calm my tits. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. Okay, trust the universe, Aquarius. Okay, this is something I already know. I always trust the universe. Whether something work out or not, I never believe that things are a mistake. You know, I've already been a tarot reader for like seven years. And what I love about my profession is that I see miracles happen all the time. And really, everything really happens for a reason, one lah. So I really trust in the universe. So I will take the advice. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Don't just use it for dumb shit. So Aquarius is the sign of the humanitarian. It is also the sign of building community. In the next 6 months, I'm going to, there's a lot of things that I'm going to announce because it's kind of related to this card. You are fucking talented and amazing. Thank you, card. Thank you. I'm shocked and weary now, okay? But that's what the card says. Over here, organization. Your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly. If you add a little organization and discipline, yes, all Aquarius need discipline because they are very rebellious. They somehow don't like to follow the rules, but they actually need it. They actually need to organize themselves. They need to, organize their thoughts. If the key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek a mentor. Okay, guidance for all Aquarius out there. Seek a mentor. I think I need to seek a mentor also. Okay, next up, last but not least for Aquarius signs, beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. So for those of you Aquarius who are women, tap into your divine feminine. Those of you Aquarius who are men, also tap into your divine feminine. What does this mean? Aquarius signs are very, 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 very guilty for being detached or acting very, very cold. So tapping into divine feminine means, right, learn to be more kinder, learn to be more loving. And if you're in a romantic relationship with someone, show off your loving side, your divine feminine. Both men and women have their feminine side and their masculine side. But when it comes to love, or when it comes to somebody you care about or, causes that you care about, it's okay to tap into your divine feminine. It's okay to tap into your loving side and show off those qualities. Okay, Aquarius? This is the last card for you. Last but not least, the Pisces sign. So I'm so sorry, Pisces. I know you have been waiting very, very long, but we need to follow the zodiac circle. So first card for Pisces is Six of Pentacles. Also another mentor card. Either a mentor is coming into your life or you're going to be a mentor or a teacher to someone, because Six of Pentacles symbolizes someone who is very generous, who keep on giving. Very generous and keep on giving, whether it's advice, whether it's money, whether it's gifts, whether it's their time, whether it's their knowledge or something like that. Someone who's keep on giving, which is very typical of Pisces signs, because Pisces signs, they are healers. They are constantly very, very giving. So this card, either a mentor is coming into your life or you're going to be someone's mentor in 2021. Pisces sign. Next card, Pisces sign. Your dreams need a practical plan. So Pisces signs are also dreamers. They have a lot of dreams also, but you need to have a practical plan for it. Maybe when you have that mentor, right, the mentor can give you advice, can guide you, can give you a structure or a template, right, on how you can reach your dreams. Next card, transformation. You're going through a transformation in your life. There's something new that you're starting, or you're killing your old self, you're changing your identity, or you're changing, friendship group, changing jobs. There's a change that's happening in your life. Next card, power. Get back your power. Know who you are. Don't let people mess around with you. Don't let people mess around with your energy. Get back your power. say no, learn to say no. One thing about Pisces sign is like they lack boundaries. One thing that they need to learn in this lifetime is to have boundaries. Next card, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? So align your life, right, means that at times where you feel very, very imbalanced, your body, mind, and soul is not balanced. Your head says something, your heart says something, and your intuition says something else. There's no alignment. So right now you need to really reflect on like what you truly want. On if like everything is alignment, when your body, mind, and soul, when your head say yes, your heart say yes, your intuition say yes, it's like a sure yes. So you need to realign all your thoughts, or if you can, on a blank piece of paper, write down the pros and cons, Pisces sign, write down your pros and cons. And, once you get to evaluate the pros and cons, you get to align it. And that's how you make the right decisions. Next card, sisterhood or brotherhood. Friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. Build your soul tribe, your sisterhood group, your brotherhood group. Build your soul tribe for all you like Pisces out there. Next, intuition and insight, your intuitive ability. So Pisces is a water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer sign, I usually have very, very strong sixth sense. So this card is telling you intuition, insight. Your intuitive abilities are very accurate. Trust your intuition. Right now, you can trust your guidance to lead you to the right direction. Follow your own insight over the advice of others and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself right now. If there's something, any plans, business plan or life plan or something like that, keep it a secret until it really, really manifests. Then you can announce it. But right now, just keep everything on a down low. Keep it quietly. Get yourself together. Pull your shit together. Pull your shit together, Pisces sign. Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. So remember the first card just now, someone that's very generous and giving. So this card is telling you to, be nice to people, but don't be overly nice also, have your boundaries, be firm. This card says, when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to light. Okay, whatever it is, choose love over hate. If you need to let someone go, let's say when it comes to love, you cannot force someone, right, to do the things you want. All you can ever do for your loved one, for people in your life, is to love them hard and let them go. So this card tells you that, when you have to choose between love and or hate, always choose love. Next card, read. Time to open up your mind, time to read, and time to input new knowledge into yourself. Next card, passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Go and have fun. It's December already. It's a holiday season. Find pleasure. Do things that you find pleasurable, whether it's music, whether it's food, whether it's dancing, whether it's baking. Do things that are pleasurable. Last but not least for you today, Pisces sign, it is past life relationship. You have known each other forever. If those of you who have a partner in your life right now, somehow you have this past life connection with this person, which is very, very typical of Pisces sign. Past life connection, past life relationship. There's someone in your life right now, right? Somehow it's like there's like a karmic connection with that person. It's either a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection for you, those of you who are Pisces sign. So this is what the card says. It's like somehow this person is like your best friend, your lover. It's like somehow you have known each other before. If those of you who is not in a relationship right now, someone, right, that you're going to meet in 2021, right, will give you that feeling that, yeah, I just met you, but somehow it feels very, very familiar. It feels really, really nice. So those of you, thank you so much for all of you who stayed on for the reading. I really appreciate it. It is actually like 2 hours long. and I've never done a live this long before. So good luck for you in 2021. Remember to follow all my pages. My YouTube is Sarah Melo. My Facebook is Sarah Melo. And also Sarah Melo Tarot Academy. I also have 2 Instagram pages, Sarah Melo and Sarah Melo Tarot Academy. I have a lot of things, beautiful things to announce in the next 6 months at least. So follow all my social media for those announcements. And good luck for you in 2021. If you remember to like this video, subscribe, share to your friends and things like that, or comment down below. And if you want a reading with me, you can book on www.picktime.com/Sarah Melo Tarot. And best that you do your reading in December, because there's an increase in price. There's a price increase in January 1st, and it will be quite significant. So if you want to book a reading, book it now. But thank you all for joining in. Hope you have had a very, very good weekend. And I hope all of you have a beautiful and wonderful week ahead. Thank you so much. Mwah, on Instagram, mwah, on YouTube, and mwah, on Facebook. Bye-bye.